Hello everyone and welcome back to the Tori and Ren YouTube channel. My name is Serena and I make sewing tutorials here on YouTube, and in today's video I'm going to be taking you along while we go to a shop hop bus trip. So we're going to be going to about 5 stores starting here in Ontario and then going to Quebec and then back. There is one other store that's included on this trip, but it's the stop before mine, so I won't be getting to go to it. But in my last studio vlog, you may have remembered that I said that I didn't really want to have my face in the vlogs just yet because I was a bit nervous, but I decided just to go for it. So I'm gonna have my face in the vlogs now. So here I am in my room, and I'm gonna be taking you on this bus trip. I'm gonna show you the different stores and anything I buy, and maybe just some other stuff that we do. We're going on a cruise to see the fall leaves. And then we're gonna have some free time. So I thought I would take you along as something fun to post on my channel. I realized while editing that I didn't talk much while recording, so this video is more of a montage with a voiceover and some interjections by me here and there. But our first stop was Albie Sewing, where we got picked up by our bus driver, Sherlon. He was awesome. We then headed over to Ultimate Sewing Center in Oshawa. Because of the way this store is set up and the number of people, it was really hard to move around and record. I actually had a box fall on my head at the cash, so I didn't record much here. Our next stop was Artistic Quilts with Color, and although it's not my typical fabric style, because I don't typically gravitate to bright florals, I loved it so much here I could have been here for hours. I did debate these two fat quarters, but got some florals instead, which you'll see them being cut. I want to go back for those fat quarters though, now I'm watching this back. But afterwards we played bingo on the bus, we went for dinner at the Mandarin, and then we just walked around the Kingston waterfront to end off the first day. Good morning everyone, it is now day 2 on our shop hop bus trip, and I thought I would come on here and talk to you a little bit while my mom is downstairs getting coffee. So yesterday we went to the Ultimate Sewing Center. I picked up 2 fabrics there. I didn't really record much because there's a lot of people on the bus trip and it was quite tight walking around, so I didn't really get a chance to record much. But I did record a little bit more in Artistic Quilts with Color, and that store is absolutely gorgeous. Every room is curated with a different style, different designer. If you're a Tulip Pink fan, that's definitely the store to check out. I got 3 fabrics there that I'll show you. I thought I would show you them now. Today we are going to Stitch by Stitch this morning. Then we are going on a cruise. I believe it's to see the fall leaves, a trolley, and then we're going to an Italian restaurant for dinner. We will have some free time in between, so I'll take you along with me, but first I'll show you the fabrics I got yesterday. Okay, so from Artistic Quilts with Color, I got these 3 free spirit prints. I just got a ½ meter of each. I thought for 3 bags together, this would look really nice. From Ultimate Sewing Center, I got this mushroom print, and then I got this cotton linen from Fico. But I'm now gonna head downstairs. My mom and a few friends are down there already having coffee, so I'm gonna go join them. This is my outfit for today, just denim jeans, a little tie front cardigan, and a tank top. I may change later for the Italian restaurant, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see how the day goes. I'm bringing my PEI potato reusable bag for any shopping I do that I got at Cow's. You'll see here that I just headed downstairs to meet up with everybody so we could take the bus to Stitch by Stitch for breakfast and shopping. They were so lovely and gave us tumbler cups as well that I've been using at work now all week with water. I love this store too. I've been on a Tilda kick lately and they have such a great selection, which I definitely shopped. There's a bundle that I have my eye on that I keep debating and I really want it, but I'm telling myself that I have to hold off. You can see my potato bag all full of my mom and I's purchases, which I'll show you in a second. We're back now from Stitch by Stitch, and I just wanted to quickly show you the blends I got. They're all Tilda, and then there's just one floral print at the end. After shopping, we went on the Thousand Island boat tour at the Kingston waterfront. The host was great. He spoke about the history of the area and what classifies an island. The rule is they require a tree to be an official island, which I didn't know. He also sang while we had lunch. How funny is this? It says, "Mess with my bag and I'll rip your seams out." Later, we went to the top deck to see the water, and I was being very careful not to drop my phone. Once the boat docked, we went for a walk to the shops where I bought this cute card that says "Kindness Travels" as a thank you to our trip organizers, Michelle and Joanne, which you'll see later on in the video. We then had a pasta and pizza dinner at Atomica. My pesto pasta was delicious, but so filling that I couldn't have any gelato before our ghost trolley tour. This was meant to be a spooky tour, so I'll include some clips of it now.
It is a pretty creepy building. Now, don't know if you're gonna blind me or not. Yeah, Jesus. Wait, okay. Yeah, it's probably will. Take a hard look at them because you might see somebody looking right back. I'm gonna pull up right here to the fountain. Oh. You're getting ahead of yourself. Love it. Now, I'm going to pause here for a few minutes and tell you the history of this building in itself. You can't get off here. We used to let people off here, and but unfortunately, our insurance companies and the government of Ontario says no way, can't do it anymore. Now, I'm just going to flash along some of these windows here, guys. And cruise ships are going to wind up coming here. Welcome to Kingston. Right in the cruise ship, right to the Rockwood Lunatic Asylum. Huh? The mother woke up partway through the middle of the night and she's seen a vision at the foot of her bed. She kind of rubbed her eyes and went back to sleep. The next morning she got up and the door was closed in between the two rooms. So she was trying to open the door. She was pulling the phone. It finally flew open and she went into the girls and says, "Why were you in my bedroom last night?" And they said they weren't.
Good morning, everyone. It's now day 3 on our bus trip. Yesterday night we went to an Italian restaurant and then we went on a ghost trolley tour to get some Kingston history. So I may have added some clips of that, so you may have seen that. Today we're going to breakfast across the street. I believe the restaurant's called Morrison's, but I could be entirely wrong. And then we're going to Mad About Patchwork. There is a quilt event there, so we're going to walk around and then we're off to Quebec. So there's a jam-packed day today and I'll take you along. We're here at Mad About Patchwork. We're just still on the bus, so we're going to be getting off soon. During our visit, Mad About Patchwork had their 3rd annual quilt walk on where they set up over 300 quilts. We did some quick shopping before walking through. I bought some fat quarters for gifts and then one for myself. They also gave us custom bags, which if you're not from Canada or Ontario, you may not know that their bags actually play on Canada's Wonderland. We then walked through the Forest of Quilts. This event was so well organized. You can see they had rooms set up and decorated as well. The organizers alongside the quilters and designers are so talented, and I think it's important to recognize all of their hard work in setting up an amazing event like this. But back to the phenomenal quilts. They made me want to sew immediately. They were so inspiring. Funny enough, there were 2 that caught my eye and they both had animals on them. If you know me, you know I love my animals. I do have a brief word now from our bus trip organizers. So I'm here with Joanne and Michelle. They organized this lovely trip. You can see all the quilts here. You can find them at
Michelle and Joanne's Craft Travel Group on Facebook.
Okay, and I'll link that down below for everyone if you're interested. After enjoying the quilt walk, we drove over to Quebec. We played bingo again on the bus. I used my Mad About Patchwork pen for good luck, but I still lost again. For dinner, we decided to eat a savory crepe at a French crepe restaurant, which had a really nice atmosphere, and that was the end of our day. Good morning. We've reached the 4th and final full day here on our trip. Yesterday, you have seen we arrived in Quebec at Homewood Suites. We had a little bit of free time, so we had dinner and we just walked around and explored for a little bit. Since we no longer have any more shops planned on this trip, we just have free time again today. So we're gonna have some breakfast, we're gonna walk around and explore the shops, and then we're gonna meet up as a big group for dinner again. Then tomorrow we all just go on the bus and we go home. So I'll try to include what we get up to and we'll see what we do. Now, we didn't really have a plan for today except to explore and eat. So we started off by taking this small lift down to the bottom. You had to stand without anything securing you, and so it was pretty startling when it went really fast at the start to gain speed. We did also go to a few shops where I got some souvenirs. I got some sushi candy and a jelly cat at a kid's store. And this is for a 25-year-old like myself, but I love jelly cats. We then went on the larger lift, which had been closed all morning, so we were really excited when it finally opened up again. I will say I was a little bit nervous going on it because it had been down due to mechanical issues. First they said 30 minutes, then they said 45 minutes, and then they had no idea when they were going to have it back up and running. But everything went fine, it was beautiful, and it was a really great experience. Overall though, I had a really great time on this trip, and I hope that one day in the future I can do it again. Good morning, everyone. We've reached the end of our bus trip. We're actually about to get on the bus in a few minutes, but I wanted to quickly hop on here and say thank you so much for watching this video if you've reached this point. If you like this type of video, please give it a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. That way I know to keep doing these types of videos. But also, if you'd like a detailed breakdown of all the fabrics that I purchased on this trip and some of the things the shops gave us, I can definitely record a little sit-down video showing you those in more detail. But until then, I'll see you all next time in my next video.